Other things that I read into the Tower is the idea of time. This would be the main card of time and the past and the long term as far as I'm concerned. And I pick up this meaning really from Titania's fortune cards, which is really this deck. And I mean her guidebook where she talks about the card meanings. So when I first started Lenormand, I worked with this deck, which is Titania's deck. And of course, her guidebook was the first piece of literature on Lenormand that I read. So I picked up the meaning of the Tower in terms of time from her guidebook, and it pretty much stuck with me because it worked for me, of the Tower in terms of time. And I found it useful in my readings to have an indication of time and longevity. It is very much a card of slowness, along with other cards like I just mentioned. And so it helps me focus on the long term, the past, the future, you know, again, this vision that goes from past to future. And so I feel in this sense, it can be a pretty straightforward card. And of course, with different combinations, you can come up with different ideas about what the Tower means. It can also represent a building in a very straightforward way. And so in this sense, the Tower is sometimes associated with the job, you know, by association with the big business buildings, you know, those busy downtowns where there are all of these tall buildings where a lot of people work.